Welcome to the Savvy Radio Show with your host, the Savvy Landlord. Up next is the best deal ever. On Fridays, check out all episodes on SavvyRadioShow.com.
All right, Savvy investors, you know what time it is. Today is Friday, and I have one of my guests' favorite attendees, whatever you want to call it, interviewers, interviewees, Augie Byllot, a friend from Celebration, Florida, transaction engineer, teacher, lover of life, lover of people, and dedicates himself to every deal. And here's just a deal that he just closed not too long ago. Go ahead, Augie. Tell us what it's about.
Okay, well, this woman needs to sell a house, and she's got a number in her mind that she cannot go below. And it's a house that needs a lot of work. Now, most we could have paid for this house was $55,000 on a cash purchase. And it was one that we were going to buy, fix, and sell. She had this number of $61,000 in her head, just locked in. Now, you know me, I'm not going to go to a bank to borrow money. And what I said to her was, I'm willing to give you your price if you're willing to work with me. And she said, well, what does that mean? I said, well, I will buy the house from you at $61,000 as long as you agree that we get paid on the same day. And she kind of scratched her head. What's that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean?
I said, well, I'm going to buy the house from you, and we're going to have a closing because I have to put money into the house to renovate it in order to get it resold. And she said, tell me more. I said, well, you know my work. I've rehabbed lots of houses over the years, and we're going to take this house that your tenants totally destroyed, and we are going to make it beautiful. We're going to make it the pride of the neighborhood, and we're going to turn around and sell it to a family that wants a beautiful house in this nice neighborhood. And then when they pay us, we're going to pay you, and we're going to get paid at the same time. She said, well, how do I know that that's going to happen? I said, well, we want to protect you because we protect everyone we do business with, just as we want to be protected. So we're going to give you a mortgage that pledges the property as collateral, that if we don't do what we say, you can take the property back. We're also going to give you a promissory note that says you're going to get one payment of $61,000 either within 13 months or on the day the house sells. So we did have a 13-month balloon in the note, but I knew we'd be able to sell this house in 6 months or less. And so we went in, we renovated the property, and we also, did title insurance and a regular home, a homeowner's policy, a vacant house policy to protect her in the event of a hazard. And so we renovated the property. It took us, I think, about 62 days. 8 days after we finished the house, we had a buyer who closed within 20 days, and within 91 days of putting the transaction together, she got her $61,000. Now, this was effectively, and people laugh at me when they say, I don't know what kind of offer I can make to people that won't tell me, what they want. And I always tell them, how about nothing down and nothing a month? Which people do exactly what you did. They chuckle. They go, this guy's out of his mind. But how much money did we put down on this house? Zero. How much did I pay per month for the 3 months we held the property? Zero. Now, we could have held the property as long as 13 months at zero.
So she kept the pay, or she was debt-free on the property? Is that the deal?
Yeah, she had the property free and clear. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then how much did you have in rehab costs?
We had about $22,000, if I recall. Yeah, it was about $22,000 in renovation expense. And we ended up selling it for a little over $110,000, $112,000, $115,000, somewhere in that range. And so it produced about a $30,000 profit when all was said and done. And she got exactly what she was looking for. And
no, that's awesome.
The fact that she got it in 3 months instead of 13, she figured it would be another year, or 10 months until she got paid off. So she was thrilled.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, you put all the money up front, the rehab costs. So you had risk in it. She had the risk. She got what she wanted. She didn't have to deal with a realtor. She didn't have to pay any commissions. She got her pure $61,000. You did all the work.
We paid all the closing costs.
Yeah, I mean, it's a fantastic deal, and the way you presented it was proper. So out there, you savvy investors, you got to get to know Augie Byllot. Go to his website, creatingwealthusa.com. I love that you're solving problems and getting it done and making a profit for you and your students as well. What a great deal. All right,
well, thanks
Augie,
so much, Steve.
that was it. Appreciate your time.
All right.
Have a great day.
All right, we'll talk to you next time.
All right, bye-bye.
Investor Weekend is not far off, with over 10 information sessions to increase your portfolio. Log on to www.investorweekend.com. Whether you are a seasoned investor or never purchased a property before, you don't want to miss the Investor Weekend. Join us for a powerful, knowledge-packed weekend with over 10 informational sessions that are bound to enlarge your real estate investments. You will hear from the best national and local real estate investors that will share practical and relevant experiences with you, the investor. There will be several networking sessions to connect with other like-minded people for potential funding, partnerships, and yes, hot deals. Go to www.investorweekend.com. Did you know we meet once a month for the Landlord Lunch meeting? The third Wednesday of every month. Go to landlordlunch.com.
Thanks for listening to the Savvy Radio Show. Glide online and listen to our other motivating episodes at savvyradioshow.com. Connect on Twitter at LandlordBook and always be buying assets.